Hey, this is Larry at Advantage, and thanks for taking a quick moment to review this webinar on documents. So, let me guess, a few more of you are working from home. Now, while that new reality may present some unique challenges, keeping everybody informed and on the same page should not be one of those challenges. And today, we're going to take a look at how Advantage and using the Document Manager will help make sure of that. We use our software here at Advantage, and we have had remote offices and users for decades. And keeping everybody up to date on any number of details is just one part of our solution. Instead of needing to pass documents and information around by hand, it's all easily built right into our system. And that's what we're going to look at today. I'm going to share just a few different examples of how files and documents and the vital information that they contain can be made accessible to anybody associated with the details of your ongoing activity. And all from a safe distance and with no trees harmed. All right, we're first going to start and take a look at a couple of key financial elements that your account team would benefit from having easy access to. We're going to do that by starting here in Advantage, where maybe your accounting team has either done some client billing or paid some vendor invoices for work done on those client jobs. I'm going to start by going to billing, reports, and invoice printing. And I'm just going to look up some invoices that I've created so far this month. And I'm going to take this most recent one, invoice number 1738. And what your biller can do is just go to the print options and send that directly to the document manager. Now, just by doing this one simple step, that document now becomes available, that invoice now becomes available in a number of places in WebVantage, where you, as an account executive, can have access to review and keep track of what's been sent to the client. Let's go over to WebVantage and take a look at that. I'm going to start just by going into the job jacket search, and I'm going to look up job that was involved with that invoice. And notice when I get to the job jacket that the documents tab over here on the project management dashboard is activated and indicates the invoices that I've uploaded like I just did. There's the one that I just did. There's a previous one from earlier, but there's the invoice that we just uploaded in the invoice printing. So that's now available, and along with that, there's comments and any history of these documents, and that invoice is now available for the account team to review right from here. Also on the project management dashboard, when I go down to financial status or the QVA, which includes information about the quote and actuals and billing, when I go to the billing tab to get that detail, I can see those two invoices. And again, I can go look at the attachments, which are those invoices, and can review that from here. Again, with comments and any history if necessary. All right, let me close out of that and just go straight to the document manager. Under desktop on the main menu and document manager. And this is where documents at any number of levels are available. But again, that AR invoice is one of them. And if I put in my client and look up my invoices, they're available there. So that's another way to get to that same information. Now, there are also a number of dashboards that are available that would also include that invoice that we've uploaded. One of those is under Project Management and Dashboards and the QVA dashboard. And again, this is a good tool just to review quote versus actual. And again, when I put in that job number and I drill down to the detail, this is going to be similar to what we saw on the financial status and the project management dashboard. But again, details there, and I can drill down into the attachments from there as well. Other dashboards under Finance and Accounting on the main menu include client aging, and I happen to have this dashboard filtered to the client involved here. But there's my what's currently out there as far as aging, and again, when I open that up, I can see the invoices, and again, the invoices are attached as well there, so that information is available there. Also, another dashboard under finance would be the gross income, which again, I have this filtered to just this client, but again, upon drilling down to the detail, that can include those documents here as well with the invoices. Well, how about invoices paid to vendors? Yes, we have that covered too. So I'm going to close out of this. When I go to Finance and Accounting and Accounts Payable, and we're just going to select one of our printing vendors here, Excellent Printing Company, and go to look at a recent invoice that we received from them. When I have that invoice detail up, I can attach, when I go to the documents view up here, which I currently don't have any documents, but I can upload, and I just happen to have this on my desktop. So if I go and find that file on my desktop, and there's my invoice from that vendor, and I upload that, that is now attached to that AP record. And again, that's now available when viewing details in WebVantage. So again, let's go back over there, and I'm just going to look up a job that was a part of that particular AP invoice. And again, notice that the documents is highlighted because there is the invoice for that particular AP record that we had uploaded. So again, whether it's invoices from your vendors or to your clients, your account team can see that right in the job jacket and other places as well. Now, as long as we're on this job, let's take a look at other details regarding documents that might be associated with this particular job component. And any number of forms can be saved to the job component itself. Among those could be creative brief, job specifications form, or really any other custom form templates that you have. You can see on this particular job component, I've got a couple change orders and a work order attached to it. So really any information that you need to track associated with this job component, you can have, in addition to the documents, you can have other forms available with it. And it's all available right from here on the project management dashboard. Again, I'm going to go back to that documents tab because in addition to that AP record that we just uploaded from Advantage, you can go right in here and upload any other documents that might be needed for this particular job component. Saving and uploading documents from this documents tab on the project management dashboard is going to save them at the job component level. Notice that when you go through the process of uploading, go and select my file and whatnot, I do have the option to send an alert to communicate that. So again, the communication can be kept up to date and let everybody know what's going on with that new document that you upload there. All right, I'm going to go back to my desktop, because for that same job 420 that we were just looking at, I happen to have a couple tasks assigned to me. These are some task assignments. And I wanted to point out that that's another level that you can have documents associated. So if I open up this particular task assignment, this is assigned to a number of different people. I'm logged in as Alan Abel, but there's others involved with this as well. But you can have documents associated at the task assignment level. And again, you can go through the process and upload here and have that included. And notice that when I go to the project schedule, since this is a task assignment, notice when I go to the project schedule that there are clear indicators here that there's a document. There's the Creative Concepts task that we were just looking at, assigned to those 4 people. And it's clear that there's a document there that they can review as well. Now it's going to be on their assignment and they can see it directly there. And again, with anything in the document manager, whether it's at the task level, the job component level, or any other level, again, you've got comments that can be made about that file, as well as a history. If there's different versions of it, you can keep a history of that and review any particular version. All right, I also want to go back to the document manager for one last look at a couple things there. Again, under the main desktop menu and then document manager. Again, you've got all these different levels that you can upload files to, and it can be reviewed there. But there's a couple other options here I wanted to point out. One is the label view. You can create custom labels and save documents and files using those different labels. And that can be another way that you can just keep track of different documents that might be needed for different groups of people and have that available in the label view. Also, in addition to the label view, in the advanced search, which like that name would indicate, it's just a way to go in and using some search options, including all those different levels, any criteria that would be involved, but you also have some custom types and custom labels. So those custom types, again, you can create any kind of type that you want to help further define the documents that you have stored, as well as those labels that we saw. So you can really search by and utilize documents at a number of different levels like that. Where those are created and maintained, if we go to the main menu, and this time we're going to go to the maintenance table, and under general, go to documents. That's where we have those types and labels that we can create right from here. So you can have a custom list of types and labels available to use in the document manager. Well, as you can see, there are a number of ways for the files and documentation that are a part of any and all jobs to be quickly and easily seen, no matter where people are working from that are going to access it. And let's let the secret out of the bag right now that whether you're working from home or working in the office, these tools are great to be of great use. The document manager keeps the communication clear and accessible. If you have any questions about using the documents associated with the job, feel free to contact us at Software Support. And if you need assistance with verifying the setup of your document repository, which stores all these attached and uploaded files, please contact our tech support. We'll be glad to help any way that we can. Well, thanks for joining us for this look at documents, and have a great day.